It's Derby Day. This is going to be a tough one. Well then guys, as you can see, we've had a pretty good start to this season already. We've played 7 games currently, we've won 5, drawn 2, currently unbeaten, and as you can see on the scoreboard here for the players' goals, Jamie Thomas has had one hell of a start for us. So currently, obviously with Maidstone, we're sitting in 2nd place. We're a point behind Wealdstone, who have had a really good start to the season as well. But as I say, we are unbeaten. We are the only team currently in the league unbeaten, along with Dartford, who we will be playing in this episode. So if possible, by the next match, if we're both unbeaten, we may see one of us lose that unbeaten record. But I'll run through the fixtures with you in a second. But I also just want to quickly just point out as well, Justin Malazor, our winger here, has been performing really well and all for us. And it's just been a really good overall team performance from the whole squad, I've found. So I'll just run us through the fixtures and the games that we've played so far. If I go onto the schedule over here. So obviously we had the first episode, we played Hemel Hempstead and Havant and Waterloo, when we had 2 really comfortable 2-0 wins arguably there. And then we played St Albans after that and Eastbourne Borough both at home. Both games we scored 3 goals, we only conceded 1. And that's been the other thing as well I found, is our defence has been really good and consistent for us. And Jake Cole's done a very good job at keeping the goals out. I think he's only actually conceded in 1 game so far. You can see though, that we have actually conceded 2 goals, or 1 goal in 2 separate games. I kind of made a slight mistake with this Hampton and Richmond game. I'll come to it in a minute. Their goal I'll have to show you because it was a complete mess up at the back really. But in addition to St Albans and Eastbourne, we also played Chippenham, got a 1-0 win. We did deserve it, but it was a bit of a cagey game. Didn't play brilliantly, but Chippenham were pretty poor, I found. And then we also then had, as I said, the Hampton and Richmond game, which we won, or we drew even 1-1. And then the Chelmsford game, which was a really dull 0-0. It was a really poor performance on both sides. And for us going forward, we were really quite poor. I'm hoping with these 2 games coming up at home for us now, we might play a little bit better. But before this, we've been really consistent, and then we kind of tailed off a little bit. Part of that may possibly be due to the fact that I decided to give our backup keeper, Sam Booth, a run out in this game to see if I could get him some playing time for it, essentially. If I load up the match report, it proved to be a bit of a cock up by me, really, because I shouldn't have really done it. He made an absolute hash of this guy. If I load it up here, and it might take a second just to load, but he was really poor for this. So this is the Hampton Richmond goal. So they run down the wing even, cross it in, looks okay, and then the keeper just, for whatever reason, decides he's going to run out. No idea why he's doing it. I'll just show it again. I'll slow it down for you. If we slow that down a little bit on here, just so we can actually get a good example of just the screw up that Booth makes for us in net. It really is poor. So Macaulay running down the wing. He's being closed down. He whips the ball in, and at this point, I'm thinking, what's the keeper doing? Why has he gone for this? Because the defender was here at the near post. The keeper should either run to the near post or stayed on his line. He does neither. He decides, I'm just going to jump out. And he decides, I'm going to jump backwards as well after the ball's gone in the net. So, brilliant performance from Sam Booth there. So, essentially, other than that one mix-up, I suppose, at the back with Sam Booth, we have played really well, I've found. We've deserved to win pretty much every game. The exception, of course, being that Chelmsford game, which was the really dull 0-0. The actual Hampton Richmond game, we did get a little bit lucky because Jamie Thomas came on late doors and got us a goal at the 90th minute, which was very helpful. You'll also notice from the scoreboard on all the scores here, Jamie Thomas appears on most, as does Justin and Malazor. They've both been really good at getting us some goals. So I'm hoping they can continue that form into the next 2 games, where we have Hungerford at home first of all, and then pretty soon after we have Dartford as well, which is the main game I'm looking forward to, with it being a local derby. Dartford as well are playing quite well. As I said, they're unbeaten as are we, so we'll have to see who gets the better of that match there. Let's get into the tactics then for Hungerford. Tactic-wise for the Hungerford game, I've gone with pretty similar to probably what you saw in the last episode. The squad's been pretty consistent. I've kind of swapped up and rotated a few players here and there due to fitness and so on, because in the National League South you have a few games which in quick succession, so you have to kind of rotate here and there. But for this game, I've made very few adjustments. I brought Stephen Kinsella in onto the left here. I found that Wishart for us wasn't playing particularly well, so I've just dropped him for this game and also for the previous game as well. So this is his 2nd game in a row that I'm giving him. So hopefully he can perform quite well for us. And additionally, Charlie Seaman has come back into the squad for this match as well. And I can only apologise in advance for the Seaman jokes that will be inevitably coming with Seaman back in the team. The only other thing to mention just before we get into the game is the fact that we had a few players out on international duty at the moment, which is really frustrating. That is one of the big issues when you're playing at the lower levels, is that you don't get an international break. So we currently have Gavin Hoyt, Temelci, I can never pronounce his name, and also Andre Boucard, who's been really consistent for us. So annoyingly, he's not going to be available today. But other than that, it's pretty much full strength. So I think we're good to go. So let's submit the team then. Okay, and yes, we're all ready to go. And let the teams warm up. And here we go. So we've got our 4-3-3 at home in our nice amber and black. And it looks like Hungerford are playing a 4-1-4-1, so playing relatively defensive, it seems. So it might play into our favour. We'll have to kind of see. And the 4-3-3 can generally seems to be able to break down teams that play quite defensively, I've found so far. So let's see kind of what happens then. So let's go into the dressing room. We'll do our team talk for the lads then. And let's say we're favourites for a reason. And no one seemed to listen. Surprise, surprise. So I've got faith in them. Okay, that's better. That's got them looking like they actually give more of a damn, which is good. So a few of them looking happy or motivated. So let's kick off. Out come the players. Again, in our amber and black. Hungerford in a white and black, it would seem. Looks like a lot of fans at the game, which is good. Maidstone do get good attendances for their games, you can see. A lot of fans packing in those stands there. But Gallagher doesn't quite look like this. We only have 3 stands at the Gallagher, not 4. And oh god, that was very close then, Jake. You're crossing over your own line. I'm very pleased you didn't just do that then. Okay, that was actually the highlight. Wow. So just almost like Cole walking over the line with the ball. Brilliant. That's a good way to start the game. Nice confidence booster. Okay, that's a really good ball up, Jamie. Oh, good save. Oh, he's actually offside. It looks like, yeah, he's offside. So isn't going to count anyway. We're not going to get the corner, but okay, decent sign. At least better than that first chance with almost walking over the line with the ball. So Seaman there on getting his first touch with the ball, it looks like, from the throw-in. Lewis Knight playing the ball up the pitch. Okay, so Hungerford regaining possession there. Let's see. So we're doing a nice bit of pressing there. Carl's done really well pressing there. Can he play Jamie in? Jamie's through. And good save again. And near post this time. Their keeper's playing all right so far. Kept Jamie out on both occasions. Not bad. So Chez's corner. I have, in case you haven't realised, by the way, I have nicknamed Noah Chesmain, our left back, to Chez's. It's just a bit easier. I'm trying to remember to say Chesmain every time. And whenever I've seen him play in real life, I refer. And okay, what a lovely flicked header. I'll come back to that in a sec. That was a really nice flicked header then by Jamie Thomas. Wasn't really. I thought that was the end of the highlight. I thought they cleared it out. That was it. But then Ruben Sammut has the ball here, gives it to Marshall, just lumps one over the top. Jamie's there and just flicks it. The keeper's miles off his line. No, after complimenting his saves a second ago, he's just completely hashed his positioning up then. But yeah, I was saying though about Noah Chesmain. He's just nicknamed Chez's. So if you wonder who that is, it's our left back Chesmain. Okay, so we're now 25 minutes in. It seems to have calmed down a little bit. Very hectic beginning to the game then. All over Hungerford. Hungerford are okay. They're about mid-table side. You can see down in 11th on the table then. Although they have got a free kick though. And very, very close there. Very close. I have just seen in the top left, just popped up then, saying about Dartford were leading. If we have a look over the right, yeah, so Dartford at the moment 2-0 up. So it looks like we'll both be going possibly into good form. Although now I've just said that, we'll probably end up and losing this game inevitably, as I probably just jinxed that. So let's go into the dressing room here. I'm going to tell them not to get complacent because they're playing well. Okay, everyone seems to like it except Jake Cole. So let's see if I can get him on board. If I was to say, you weren't that bad. Okay, he's a bit better now. I'll do the same with Marshall and Seaman. Okay, so everyone seemed pretty motivated other than Charlie. I mean, I'll take that. It's a good team talk. I don't think we're going to make any tactical changes just yet. Fitness-wise, we're doing pretty well. Only one who's a bit low is a Malazor, but I'll keep him out there for the moment. So if we start the second half, say absolutely dominating the match at the moment, going very well. Cole's goal kick, that is pretty dreadful. Absolutely no one there. So he plays it back. Okay, Marshall's won it back. So Chez is now on the ball. He's played a long, hopeful ball on the wing. Kinsella's actually going to get there. Can he cut inside onto his right? Well, he's gone for it on his left. And, not a bad little effort from Malazor. His heading's pretty poor, so I'm not too surprised he's missed that. But nice early signs in this second half. Hopefully continue on how we finished the first, to be honest. Because we played really well in that first half. Seaman whips that ball across there. And Kinsella's, bit of a pot shot then, but actually he was very, very close. I'm really surprised actually, mate. I found this in a lot of the games so far that we've played that we're really shutting out the opposition attackers, which I'm surprised by because we're not playing that defensively, to be honest. I mean, we can see from this. I mean, we're playing balance, but we've still got a lot of players on attack. Like we've got obviously Khan and Malazan Thomas. I am a bit surprised by it. However, as Summit is booked here, I'm going to take him off. I don't really want to get him sent off, especially with his ball winning midfielders. He's going to be putting a lot of challenges in, so he's likely to possibly get another booking. And also with a Malazor being a bit tired, I am going to take him off as well. And I'll just swap. Oh, I'll swap Wishart and Kinsella over here. So I'm going to make Kinsella a winger. Okay, so we've got two wings, so we can play with a bit more width. I'm going to say to the lads to go a bit wider as well. And that'll be it, I think. Make a double change. Still only the 1-goal lead at the moment. Let's see what is going on. Oh, Knights at the far post. Is that counting? I've no idea if that's... It is counting. Ross Marshall's got the goal from the corner, so it's 2-0. Another decent set piece. So we've had a couple from set pieces now. I think 2 corners and a free kick we've scored from already this season. So they seem to be working quite well. I mean, a little bit lucky there with that bounce. A little bit lucky. Kind of pinged off the keeper and right to Marshall's feet there. I think it was Marshall, wasn't it? Yeah, Ross Marshall with the goal. So little bit of luck. But we'll take that. We'll take that all day long. Not going to complain about that. So straight from the kickoff then, Hungerford had the ball, kind of instantly gave it away. And we look like we're going to regain it. Yeah, Khan's done well to get the ball back. Sam Corn on the ball now to see me. He's played it down the wing. He's done quite well at that. Kinsella's got the ball. Thomas, 3-0. Oh, I cannot believe they're just falling to pieces at the moment, Hungerford. They were putting up a decent fight in that first half. And the second half, they've just offered no resistance at all. I am just going to say to go cautious, though. I do want to just kind of sit and just kind of take this. I'm happy with the 3-0. It's a really good performance. Looks like Wealdstone are winning again because there is still a point behind them. So I don't mind that too much. Going to make one final change. So, tell you what, I'm going to take off Jamie. Going to rest him for the last 2 minutes. I'll bring Ibi Akambi on for the last 5 minutes. So as a pressing forward. And just tell him to just go out there and hopefully see what we can do. So another highlight, about a couple of minutes left, 3 minutes added time, Hungerford corner, and okay, so very close then. Weren't really defending that corner very well, but it looks like that should be it. I think so, yeah, okay, that's a really good performance again. I mean, Hungerford did have 1 or 2 decent chances, but otherwise we really kept them out. I mean, they didn't have a single shot on target, which I find so surprising. But a 3-0 win at home, another good performance from the lads. Going to tell them that they did it was a very nice victory, well done. There we go. So let's just see what was the... Oh, wow, okay, so it was 2-0 Dartford at half-time, and now they finished 3-all. So it looks like, yeah, they went 3-2 up, and they blew that as well. So that is a bottle job of major proportions from Dartford. They are still undefeated, though. So we'll go to the Dartford game now, and we'll see if that undefeated record for either team is lost. So I'll see you in a sec. I thought just before we get into the Dartford game, I'd just run through the season preview quickly with you because I realised I forgot to do it last episode, actually. So I thought I'd just show you roughly where the media, at least in the game, predicts that Maidstone will finish. And also some of the other teams. Obviously, with Dartford just coming up, it's quite good to be able to see this, I think, as well. So Maidstone, as you can see, we are predicted to come top. It's worth noting before the season kicked off, before I made all my signings, I think we were predicted second. So we have gone up by 1. So obviously the media do feel we should win the league. But I am mainly aiming for the playoffs. But if we can get higher, that would be best. Dartford are currently predicted 7th, so another playoff team. So we'll have to see how we get on with them in a second. Right then, guys. So we're now at the Dartford game, ready to play against our local rivals at home at the Gallagher. I've had to make a couple of swaps for the team in a couple of positions. Annoyingly, after saying about the international duty for 3 of our players, we've now also had Ruben Samet, who's now had to go away on international duty for Malta, which is a bit of a pain as well. So I bought Clovis Camjo in as a straight swap, which isn't too bad. It does mean now on our bench we are a little bit light on the ground, really. We've had to bring in the young Elliot Capel here, who is quite poor, I'll be totally honest. He is an under-23s player for Maidstone. I don't think I've ever actually seen him play in real life. So he's come into the team. I have also got Wishart back on, and I've swapped Wishart and Kinsella into the opposite wings, as I did in the last game as well. So we'll get into the Dartford game now then. Okay, so if we submit the team then, and yes, that's fine. And then we'll get the teams warming up. So we'll see how Dartford line up. So they're playing a flat 4-4-2. So it's going to be interesting to see. I often do find in FM this year, 4-4-2s can be a bit of a pain to actually break down, so we'll see how we get on. They have also got Elliot Romain up front, who is a former Maidstone player himself, actually. He played for us, I think, last year, possibly before. He was quite a decent player. He's very much an energy, pressing forward type of player, runs about a lot on the pitch. Not a huge amount of end product, but puts a lot of work in, so we'll have to see how he does up against us here. Let's go into the dressing room now. And let's say I fully expect to keep our run going. Yeah, I think that's fair enough. I'm going to say it passionately in terms of have faith, because with it being local derby, I want us to perform well. Really, I am confident we'll get a good result, especially at home. Okay, so that come both teams, Dartford in their white and black as well. A lot of fans for this. I think when I saw the pre-match news article, it said about 2,500, so very big attendance at this level. But when I say we've been a local derby, I'm not that surprised. Have to see quite how we get on with Dartford. They have got a decent side in the game and in real life, to be honest. Although I don't really like admitting that with it being Dartford, but so far pretty boring start. Got a free kick. A lot of players deep there. Flicked it on. Kinsella looks like he might get there first. He is. Is he going to put it across? He has for Wishart. Good save. That was going in, so he had to make the save the keeper. It's a fair play for him to hold it onto it as well. See what he does. He's dropped it and he's played up the pitch. Are they going to actually get a chance here, Dartford? They might do. Nash running down the wing. Is he going to cross it in? He's put it across. Romain. So, surprise, surprise. I've talked about Elliot Romain, and what's he done? He's gone and scored. What a usual thing with Football Manager. Always know you should never ever highlight any opposition player before a match. It instantly always happens. It's a good header, to be fair to him. He's put it right in that corner. Jake Cole nearly gets to it. Just about misses it. So fair play to him. Right, let's tell the lads I want more from them, because we've seen nothing so far. This time around, actually, Dartford are actually giving us the runaround, to be honest. They've had slightly more possession. They've had same amount of chances. They got a free kick, and it's pinging around. It's pinballed in the box, and wow, mate, that wasn't a foul. That was a tackle from behind. That was very risky from Chesers there. Flipping heck, Dartford are all over us at the moment. They flicked it across. We're really struggling with these crosses at the moment. In fact, is he going to get there? Oh, flipping heck. Okay, I think Cole did get a touch to that. We're very lucky at the moment to still only be at 1-0. They are all over us. There's way too much space there. And, oh, dearie me. Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. Elliot Romain, he's come back to the Gallagher and he's stuck 2 past me already. Right, let's change something up here, because they are all over us. So they're playing a 4-4-2. I wonder if it's worth putting in a man up here in an attacking midfield role. I mean, saying that, we don't really have anyone who can actually play that role, so I don't think that's going to work very well. Is it worth going to up top? I'll tell you what, I'm going to leave it for the moment. I think if at half time we may put another strike on and let man match Dartford as a 4-4-2, I think, because they are all over us at the moment, and Elliot Romain is giving me the runaround, and I'm not enjoying it. Okay, so Ches has got the ball. Can we get a goal before half time? If we can, that would be perfect. Give us some morale going into the half. Second half, that is, but that is such a poor start from us. I'd say how good our form had been and so on, how good defensively. We've gone and conceded 2 pretty naff crosses, just not marking the man at all. Okay, so Thomas has got the ball running down the wing. He's done nothing so far in the game. Can he beat his man there? He's dinked it to the edge of the box. Cam Joe. Oh, it's Seaman. Oh, Seaman's made a right mess there, hasn't he? Oh, dear me. So I did say earlier that there might be some Seaman jokes there, so apologies again. So Dartford highlight straight from the goal kick. Is it us? It might be actually. Kinsella's got it down the wing. As that winger attack, he's whipped it across. Jamie Thomas. Again, it's just straight at the keeper. Straight at the keeper again. There's no real kind of placement of that ball. He's just hit it and hoped there, really, with that header. Keeper hasn't really got to move. Need to put it either side of the keeper to have a real chance. I mean, I know keepers can be a bit poor in FM20, but they're not that bad. So Jake Cole, so the highlight's still going on. I don't know if we're going to actually see something else, and we might do. Jamie Thomas has intercepted it. It's a real end-to-end game, and it's off the post. Oh, it was such a good effort as well from the lad. Okay, right. Let's see. Looks like we're probably going into half-time 2-0 down. Let's get in. I'm going to shout at the lads, I think. Team talk, aggressive. Where's your passion? Yeah, okay, that's what I want to see. They're fired up, they're motivated. And to be fair, last match Dartford did throw away a 2-0 lead. So what I'm going to do, we're going to go 4-4-2. We're going to go 4-4-2, as the great man once said. So if you can be, wondering if I'm not going to put him as a target man just yet. I'm going to put him as a pressing forward on support. We'll have Wishart as that winger there. We'll have Kinsella as the wing attack still. I'm going to change Chesmain to a support role. And the only other thing, because I want a defensive player, and I'm going to change Corn to a ball in midfielder on defend for us here. I think other than that, I'm not going to make any other changes. I will quickly just say team talk to Ibby. And so look, I didn't care for that. Okay, let's start the second half. Let's see if that change makes any difference. We're going to match Dartford man for man and to see if our quality on the pitch perhaps can do us a few favours. So Dartford's keeper's got the ball. He's taking his time with it annoyingly. Lumped up the pitch. Ches has got the ball back, which is good. Marshall, come on. Okay, I don't mind you going back as long as you don't waste it here, Jake. I don't mind you playing a long ball. Just actually pick your man out, unlike last match where you're just kind of hitting and hoping. So he's played it to the wing. Wishart has got a good chance. He's got a lot of space to run into. He's quite quick, Dan Wishart. Okay, unlucky there. Ches is a good ball in. Thomas, I don't think he's on. No, he's not. Line over there. Breaking the Maidstone fans' hearts. Oh, that was if we'd scored then, that was a real opportunity. I think it was quite, it's quite an obvious decision that. It's a good header that time compared to the ones in the first half where it was straight down the middle. That one he actually did put some aim behind, but just a couple of split seconds too early, he made the run. It can be. Okay, Thomas is through. I'm pretty sure he was offside. Is he going to get the goal? He's got a goal. Get in there, Jamie. Get in there. I'm going to have a look at this. I thought he was offside, to be totally honest, when he played the ball here. I'm going to sort of slow it down. I'm going to quickly change this up to the side. I'm pretty sure he was offside. Maybe he wasn't. Let's just have a quick look. Because Akambi gets it. I mean, that's very close. I think he might just be on. I think the liner may have made a good decision there, but I mean, whatever the case, I'm happy he's got the goal. Okay, here we go. So we've got 35 minutes to try and get another one. I'm going to put us on positive. Okay, so Camby's ball in. It's 2-2. That is terrible defending. Kinsella's put a good finish in there. We got quite lucky there, to be honest. Dartford just went to sleep. When he put the ball in, I thought, no, there's no way he's getting on this. And then the Dartford defender just doesn't chase it. Get in there, 2-2, brilliant comeback. I'm going to keep us on positive. I want us to go for this. I mean, it might come back and bite us in the backside, but we'll see. Very, very open this game at the moment. Maidstone corner. Oh, no. Can't believe he didn't score that. He was about a yard out. I think it was Marshall. It was either Marshall or Lewis Knight. I don't know how he hasn't scored. So close to the goal. I don't know how he's not... Oh. Okay, we'll carry on. Right, next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to bring off Wishart, prefer Malazil. We'll swap these guys over. We'll put them on inverted wingers on both sides and see if we can make the pitch a little bit narrower. Going to say Chesmain to be a wing back now. I'm going to say overlap as well. Go not quite as wide. And we'll see if that does us any favours doing this here. A little bit tighter, a little bit narrower. Okay, Seaman to Corn. He's played it back. We seem to definitely have them on the ropes now, Dartford. They are definitely struggling. They did throw away a 2-0 lead last game. Okay, Saidu, Kinsella. Oh, there's so much space if he finds it. What a goal. Oh my God, what a goal. What a world-class finish that is. Stephen Kinsella, I was moaning for not passing. He's just banged in a goal. That is a beautiful finish. Side, he plays with the Kinsella, and just look at this finish from the lad. He just drives in a little bit and goes, yeah, I'm going to have a pop here. Oh, that is beautiful. What a goal. I'm going to make some changes now. I'm going to take Jamie off. I know he did score, but I don't want to put him there. But I don't want us to throw this away. So, I tell you what, not for Capel. I'm going to bring Ryan Johnson, because Ryan Johnson can actually, he doesn't say he can. I know he has got the stats to play this role. What we'll do, I'll put him on as an anchor man. Put Camby on up here, just as the pressing forward on attack, and I'm going to change these guys over. We're just going to kind of sit here and just absorb some pressure, I think, and just see how this goes for us. Take the overlapping from that side, and I think other than that, I think that'll be the last change. So we're making our final change. We're making it quite early on, but I want us to sit back and try and hold the lead here. I think we have the quality to hold Dartford. Well, I say that the first half we were terrible, so who knows. Okay, so Maidstone corner. Okay, nothing coming from that. I'm going to tell him to tighten up. Okay, we've got some players are focused. Okay, can we go defensive? I'm going to say to go more time wasting. I don't want to do that there. I want to do that. There we go. Come on. Oh, there's Dartford corner. Oh, I don't feel good about this. I don't feel. Oh, he's hit it wide. He should have done better there. I don't know who it was that had the shot then. Come on. Last minute. Oh, get in there. What a turnaround. 2-0 down at half time to 3-2. Get in there, lads. Definitely going to say what a comeback. It's a brilliant result. Really, really top class performance in that second half. First half, we were dreadful, but we turned that around. And Wilson dropped points as well, which is massive. So we've continued on our unbeaten run. We've got 7 wins and 2 draws. Playing really, really well. Really happy with that. Right, guys, let's take a quick look at the schedule for our next episode, essentially. I think what we'll probably end up doing is we'll end up coming back for the FA Cup second qualifying round here, the Welling game. The draw will be in a couple of days, so what I'll do is at the beginning of next episode, I'll let you know who we're going to be playing, and then we'll play that game, essentially, and the Welling game as well. Because the FA Cup, of course, is a big money maker for clubs at this level, so hopefully we can have a good performance in it. Okay then, guys, well hopefully you have enjoyed that episode then. I think I need to have a bit of a sit down, to be honest. My hearts are going a bit crazy following that Dartford game. But overall, what a pair of performances then. I mean, the Dartford one is just amazing in itself. We were absolutely crap, if I'm honest, in that first half. And then we turned it around. And you couldn't have written that better with Romain scoring both the goals for Dartford as well. But overall, really, really pleased. But if you enjoyed that, guys, please do leave a like on the video. I'm really chuffed with that performance. If you are as well, so leave a like. If you've got any comments about any of the tactics or anything, or any of those performances in the game, click down in the comments as well and I'll reply to them when I get the chance. And if you want to see more, do subscribe. But I'll see you again next time, guys. See you later.